Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive, and I just want to give you guys a quick vlog here. This is something I don't really do too much. I had a little series called A Road Trip with aDrive, and this is that, where I just kind of talk to you guys for a few minutes here, discussing some things about my channel and kind of about the status of what we're doing here. So hopefully you guys have a few minutes of your time and you want to watch this video and stuff like that. I understand you guys have very busy schedules. You can only watch so much content, and just watching me talk for a few minutes of that gameplay isn't the most exciting thing in the world, but hopefully you guys will give me some time and you guys will let me just kind of hear me out here. So I feel like a lot of people do these videos when things aren't going well, or you know, they're trying to rally up the troops, but I don't need to do that because the aDrive army has been turning up phenomenally through all the content that we've been posting on the channel, and I am incredibly ecstatic, guys. Like, seriously, your support has continued to blow me away, and I'm sure you guys are, you know, really, based on the likes and the comments and all that stuff, you guys are enjoying the content. But it's always good for me to just check in outside of a regular video and just see how you guys are feeling about the channel and what your thoughts are on the content that we're putting out. So please, if you have any suggestions as I go through this commentary or this discussion, leave them in the comment section below. And if you're supporting and you're still showing your love here for the aDrive army, I would love to see a thumbs up. As always, you guys have been phenomenal. So I'm going to talk a little bit about a couple different series, kind of some of the things that we're working on here, and just so on and so forth. So again, I do just want to take this moment, and that's really what this video is about, is to thank you guys. Seriously, the aDrive army, the shady people coming over from Shady through the Cage Lock, and all the other collaborations we've been doing. It's been truly an amazing experience, guys. Like, we've been doing full-time aDrive for 2.5 months now, and it has been a dream come true, guys. Like, I feel so fortunate, guys, so lucky that I have you guys supporting me, and I say this, I said this last night at dinner actually with my family. I was like, the crazy thing about what I'm doing is the fact that I might not be the biggest Pokemon YouTuber or the biggest YouTuber or anything like that, but I know that the people who support me, each one of you guys who watch this video, turn up harder than anyone else, guys. Like, the aDrive army has shown their ability to support, and this has been a dream come true. That's really all I can say. I hope I am getting you guys excited with the content I'm putting out, and I'll continue to keep putting out good content and hopefully getting you stoked on the videos that I'm doing. So first things first here, I'm doing a mono bug let's play. I'm sure you guys know I post it every single day. If you haven't checked it out yet, I encourage you to do so. It's actually been really exciting. We got some really cool Pokemon we're working on, and I actually, the episode that went up today, I made a little tweak in the game to hopefully make things a little bit more challenging. So go catch up on that if you're into that kind of stuff. It's a let's play, but it's not a traditional let's play. Obviously, we're doing only bug type Pokemon, and I actually spent a lot of time not talking about the gameplay, but rather talking about other topics that either you guys suggest via Twitter or I think are very important. So don't think you're just going to be watching your run-of-the-mill let's play where it's just like, oh, this guy attacked this guy and this guy attacked this guy, because that's not what I'm about. I don't think I'll ever do really let's plays like that unless it's a brand new game that we've never seen before. So hopefully you guys are digging that. The next series that I want to talk about is actually my top 5 shiny series. Now, I've been slacking on this, but I did start a series a few months back, and I did the top 5 shiny bug Pokemon in the game, and I'm hoping to bring that series back in the next couple weeks or so, where I start to go through every single type in the game, talk about my favorite shinies there, and hopefully branch off into other top 5 type series. People seem to really like those. I'm not that experienced with them, but I might be doing that only on my channel, but also I might be doing some top plays on other channels as well. So keep an eye out for that. I'll be, you know, posting that on Twitter and stuff like that, which is obviously in the description. Don't forget all the links there, like my Twitter and stuff, because I am there pretty actively. The next thing I'm going to be doing is I actually started Pokemon YouTubing with the intention of becoming a Wi-Fi battler. If you guys don't know, everyone knows me for my shiny hunting, really, and that's kind of, and then obviously the Cage Lock with Shady was a big growth spurt for my YouTube content here. But Wi-Fi battles is actually where I started in Pokemon. That's where I really got into, and I was really into battling, and you guys see that through the GBA every week. So I'm gonna start doing live Wi-Fi battles. I know that's something Shady does, so I don't know if that's going to translate to what you guys like as well. And I hate to keep addressing you guys as being a lot of Shady's audience, but truthfully, I mean, about half the viewer base from my channel actually did come from the Cage Lock. So I understand there's a lot of Shady people with the aDrive army, and I think that's fantastic. I love Shady. He's an awesome guy. So I'm going to do a lot of live Wi-Fi battles. I always thought about the post-narration thing, and that's what I originally did, but I love doing the live setting. I do it every week for the GBA, and I think that I provide a pretty decent commentary from a live perspective. And I think it's a lot of fun because you guys get to see my thought process, see my movesets and stuff like that. And one thing I was thinking about doing too is the team building side of things, which I know like Mega Mongwai do, Shady, and so on do the team building things. But let me know if you guys want to see that. I don't gen my Pokemon except for the GBA and for very, very specific like battles and stuff. Most of my normal battles are not genned, but I'm debating on breaking away from that. I'm not positive yet. I really kind of stand by that because I don't want to dilute the importance of me getting shinies by just genning the Pokemon, but maybe I'll make a rule that if it's a shiny Pokemon that I'm using, aside from the GBA, then it has to be caught legitimately. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out, so feel me, you know, let me know in the comments kind of what you're thinking there. In terms of battles, though, are concerned, I do have a series, and I haven't really directly announced it on my channel yet, but I am doing a series for Lumio Station called Never Say Never, where we're taking the comments from the viewers in the comment section on that video, and I'm actually compiling teams and battling people over Wi-Fi. Now it's a live series. It wasn't originally live, but it's a live series on Lumio Station, so I encourage you to check that out as well. So we go to Lumio Station and check out the Never Say Never series that I'm doing if you want to get some Pokemon Wi-Fi battle content from me. I think we're going to try this live battle thing, though, this week. I really want to see how you guys turn up, see if that's something you guys would be interested in doing, because I actually love battles, especially the lower tier stuff. Next thing coming up, obviously the Lumio Shiny Search is another series I do every Tuesday. So again, Lumio Station is a really great place to get a lot of content, not only from me, but from a lot of other great people like Jay and Patters and Luke. We just added some new people to do TCG stuff. You got obviously King Nappy there, Integral and Cuddle at Death and Numb Nexus, and so many awesome guys making content on Lumio Station. So I highly encourage you to check that out. And obviously the Lumio Shiny Search is a series that happens every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now I've been on a little bit of a rut going for a Dwebble, but I'll be going for it again until I get it. So feel free to check that out every 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesdays. I'll be doing the Lumio Shiny Search over on the Lumio's YouTube channel. It's not on Twitch, so don't get confused. It's just on YouTube, so keep that in mind. The next thing to point out, of course, is the GBA. Now, if you haven't seen the match, here's a spoiler, so you might want to pause here and go watch the match. But we are 6-1 in the GBA right now, so we are cruising our way to making the playoffs. Now, we're not guaranteed yet. Basically, we need to either win one more match out of our last 3, or have John lose one of his matches out of the last 3, and then we're in. So, we're in the top of the division. Beating Shady last week was huge. I know a lot of people weren't happy about that, and I understand. But Shady put up a great fight. I prepared like an animal. All I did was prepare all week for that battle, and it ended up paying out. I know he could have beaten me maybe if he subbed with Superior when he had the chance, and Sucker Punch would have broke the sub if he Giga Drain maybe back to full, then Terrakion. I don't know. You can theory mon all day about every scenario you want. Either way, very stoked that the Rampardos did come out on top of that match, and if you guys didn't see that match, again, go watch it. It was really, really epic. I watched both sides. I watched Shady's side on my TV. It was beautiful. He's such a great guy, and his commentary is really good, and I hope you guys think the same about my live GBA commentaries, which I'm doing this season throughout the whole season. Obviously, we do the press game conferences if you want to see my team building, and we do have these St. Louis Rampardos t-shirts, which are on sale right now, and they're only on sale for another like week or so. So they're only gonna be on sale for a short amount of time. They're 18 bucks for the shirt, 20 for the V-neck. I'll be picking them out myself, so hopefully you guys will get to see me sport those in some videos as well. I think the design is really cool. My good friend Paqueto Monsta actually drew the design, so it's custom built, and it's gonna be limited edition just for this season. We'll probably come out with some unique t-shirt designs, you know, every season or whatever it is, but this is a one-time chance, guys. Limited edition. I'm not gonna resell the shirt later. It's only for the 8 days, so hopefully you guys can pick one up. If you can't, I'm sorry, maybe next time, but I think the price point is pretty appropriate at around 18 bucks, and then obviously shipping, so hopefully you can grab one of those. The link is in the description for that as well. Lastly, and my biggest point here is the daily live streams, guys. If you don't know, I really started doing Pokemon on YouTube really by doing Pokemon on Twitch. I really focus on my live streams. That's probably one of my favorite parts to doing this whole job is the live streams. That's where I started. That's what I'm going to continue to do. And we just hit the milestone of 45,000 followers on Twitch, as well as 500 subscribers on Twitch. What that means is we are actually at 15 emotes now. So if you subscribe to my Twitch channel, which does cost $4.99, I know it kind of stinks, you have to pay, but you get the 15 emotes. I have 2 more coming. You get 15 emotes. You get priority Wi-Fi battles when I do battles on Twitch, which is every Tuesday, and you also get a follow back on Twitter, a couple little perks like that. So hopefully that's enough incentive for you to subscribe. We're working on other things like Skype calls and stuff like that to kind of bring the subscribers into the stream, not just in the chat, but audibly as well. So maybe we can get you guys talking as well. I've done it in the past, so I think that's something we can incorporate more and more as we continue to expand on Twitch, guys. I mean, 500 subscribers on Twitch is serious business, guys. Like, that is absolutely phenomenal. I'm still blown away at the fact that we have that much support. So genuinely, guys, thank you so much. Like, this is, I genuinely hope that every single one of you guys gets to have an opportunity like this in your life where you get to do something that you love to do every single day. I'm not going to say that this job is easy, because it's certainly not. I put in a lot of hours. I put in an incredible amount of time into my editing and all that other stuff, and my recording and brainstorming and so on and so forth that consumes my life, really. But I love every bit of it. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for your continuous support. It means so much to me, guys. It really does. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the last thing, of course, our last point is obviously the mono bug egg-lock will end at some point, and we're going to be jumping right into another Let's Play. So if you have any suggestions on what you want to see, I've been talking about some ROM hacks. People suggested maybe glaze, maybe some light platinum, maybe some, there's this one red something or whatever, and then there's some other snake wood, I don't even know. So if you have any like really strong suggestions that you're like, aDrive, I gotta see you play this game, let me know. I think the next LP we do will be a ROM hack, which I've never really done. I did the Soul Silver randomizer, but I think that's next. The only other thing I can think of is maybe doing like trying to figure out how to randomize X and Y. I think Jirachi might have just posted a tutorial on that or something. So maybe we could look into that as another option. But I'm kind of X and Y and ORAS out in a way. But lastly, Road to 100 series is coming to a close on Twitch. Trying to get this shiny Combi, so we're gonna be really grinding that out for the next few days until we actually get the female shiny Combi, and the Road to 100 series should come to a close in the next, I'd imagine, 2 weeks or so. And a lot of people have been asking, what's next, what comes after the Road to 100? And the answer to that, guys, is shiny hunting will not just disappear from my content. It's not going to just disappear. I will continue the shiny hunt on Twitch probably 5 days a week like I have been. I really still love shiny hunting. There's something really thrilling about it. And I really actually have been enjoying this Masuda method hunt for this Combi. So maybe you'll see more Masuda stuff from me. Maybe you'll see me breed more competitive Pokemon. And then I'll have that answer to those Wi-Fi Pokemon I was talking about before if I'm just breeding a bunch of competitive Pokemon all the time. But I will continue the shiny hunting. There's been thoughts of potentially working towards a shiny living dex where we start with Kanto, I believe it's called Kanto, with Bulbasaur and so on and so forth, and really use ORAS and X and Y together to try to work on that living dex where we would catch, 3 Bulbasaurs or a Bulbasaur, 2 Ivysaurs, and evolve it into a Venusaur and so on, and go from there and get all 150. Obviously Mew would be excluded, but get all 150 or so on and so forth, shiny hunting, and really take on this enormous challenge in order as best as we can. So that's another idea, but as always, this channel is not only mine, obviously I make the content, but you guys are here to support, and I really want to continue to make the videos that you guys want to watch. I know your time is very valuable. I know you only have so many hours a day to watch Pokemon videos and watch videos in general and live streams and so on and so forth, and I hope that you continue to choose to watch me and support me, obviously. I know there's a great... It's my job, though. Let me time out here. It is my job to make you want to watch me by giving you guys the best videos that I could possibly give you, so hopefully you take that the way I mean it to be taken. Obviously, I don't want you guys to, like, think that I don't want you to watch other people, because there's so many great people out there that are putting out good content, but I want you guys to, want to watch my stuff is really what I'm getting to. So anyway, that was kind of a long-winded video. I wanted to keep it around this amount of time, so I guess it wasn't too bad, but I really wanted to take some time here to just talk about some of the ideas we had pushing out, some of this series, just to kind of bring light back to those, and of course, thank you guys genuinely from the bottom of my heart for all the support so far, guys. This has been a mind-blowing 2.5 months, and we're on pace right now to keep this rolling. I said that I'm not trying to get rich off of this. I don't really care about that. I just want to survive and do this, and then, one day be able to look back on this and be like, you know what, like, I had a blast, making content for the aDrive army on YouTube and Twitch. So, again, one more point too, I did change my Twitch URL, if you didn't know. It's twitch.tv/aDrive, ADRIVE, not 1v3 anymore. So if you get confused and you try to find my channel and it disappeared, that's why I just changed the URL. Twitch was able to hook me up with that, so I just wanted something a little bit more professional. I'm working on trying to change my URLs elsewhere, but it's a little bit more complicated elsewhere. So anyway, we'll see what happens, but don't stress too much about that. Obviously, you'll be able to find my content anywhere. Follow me on Twitter is a great way to go, because that's not changing, so... Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for me. Hopefully you guys are still digging all the content I'm doing, and as always, please do not hesitate to give constructive criticism or any criticism in the comment section below. I do read the comments. If you don't notice, I comment to a lot of them, and I always read them every single morning before I get started making videos, so feel free to go make some comments there and let me know what you're thinking, what you really want to see. If there's something you're like, no one's done this, aDrive, you gotta do it, I gotta see it from you, let me know, guys. I'm always down, and that's gonna be it for me, guys. Thank you again for your continued support. I'm just blown away. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. So thank you so much to the aDrive army and everyone supporting. My name is Dan. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.